Hello Suzamin, welcome back. I hope that you guys are all having a good day so far. We are out right now. It is just a few days after Christmas, so I really hope that you guys had a good Christmas holiday if you do celebrate. It is freaking cold right now. It's like -3, but we are meeting up with a friend to take Kai for a walk and just get a bit of fresh air. And when I say fresh air, I mean it because my hands be cold and Josh and I are sharing a pair of gloves. Also, we're trying to look for a coffee place because it's Sunday and also, you know, with the Christmas break, not a lot of things are open. But yeah, I just wanted to take you guys around. A lot of you said that you wanted more vlogs and you wanted to see more of the city. We are in the part of town called Mitte and it's near Rosa Luxemburg, Rosenthaler Platz. So it's a really nice area. Typically there's a lot of nice shopping around here, a lot of cafes, and it's in Mitte, which means, you know, it's super well connected to the city. But again, I hope you guys are doing well and I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. So let's go and find a place to get coffee first. Kai! So cute.
Someone else wants to jump.
Yeah.
He doesn't want.
You okay?
He always goes behind Fatty like for protection.
Yeah.
Give me away from this.
So cute. You're okay, Kai. Okay. I'm back. I have a glass of wine. I am sitting on my kitchen counter. I don't know why I want to sit here right now and have this talk on my kitchen counter, but yeah, we're gonna do it. It's gonna happen. I hope you guys are okay with that. And hopefully the lighting is not too shitty. You might be able to see the reflection there, but I'll try to cover that up as much as possible. And also I'm gonna zoom you guys in just because we need to feel more connected, get a bit closer. Is that better? I don't know. Okay. So, first of all, cheers. But we were just out, as you saw. It was very, very cold. The city was pretty much dead. It's sort of that awkward period between Christmas and New Year's where everyone's very chill, and then you add lockdown into it, so there's nobody outside, nothing happening. But it was really nice just to get out and to take Kai for a walk and meet up with a friend and just get a bit of fresh air. I actually wanted to have a more open convo with you guys, share with you some struggles that you may experience as an expat living abroad or a foreigner living in a completely new country. I know that many of you are planning to move here next year. Despite everything going on, you know, you're still able to move here, you're still able to work here, study here. So I'm really glad that many of you are making the transition to moving abroad, but I also want to give you some insight on some of the struggles that can happen when you do move here. I mean, besides the obvious fact that you are away from your friends and your family and you're going to be immersed into a new culture and new surroundings, which obviously can be very, very difficult as you are adjusting to everything. There's other things that not a lot of people talk about, and I know that it's something that a lot of expats go through, And I recently received a message from one of you guys on my Instagram. I'm gonna leave this person anonymous, but she reminded me of very similar feelings that I experienced when I first moved to Germany almost 4 years ago. And she was talking about the fact that she felt like a lot of her friends and family back home were distancing themselves from her. And whenever she would share, things about her life in Germany, they just didn't seem that interested. They weren't interacting with her as much, and she was feeling quite lonely. And I don't actually think that I've talked about this feeling, the feeling of just getting more distance from your friends back home or your family back home, or feeling like you don't have common ground to relate on. And it's such a common feeling amongst expats or foreigners who do move abroad. And if you feel this way, I'm there with you. I have felt it, and many, many others have as well. And some of the common reasons why a lot of this does tend to happen is because you, as the person living abroad, you are going to experience so many new and exciting things. And for the person that stays back home, whether it's your friends or family who you maybe were very close to before, they're not going to be able to relate on the new experiences that you're having. They're not going to be able to, share that experience with you. They may not be able to know what to say to you, as you're going through things. So for the person on the other end who is excited about sharing these new experiences that they're having, it can be a very lonely process when your friends and family back home are not as receptive, or it does feel like they're distancing themselves because, they're not interacting with you as much, or maybe they just don't have much to say to you because they can't relate to that experience. Another reason why it might feel like people are distancing themselves from you when you move abroad is because oftentimes you moving abroad, you having these experiences, you taking the chance to move to a completely new country is a reminder to a lot of people back home that they have stayed in their bubble. They haven't pushed their boundaries enough, and maybe they resent you or they're jealous of you for taking that chance on yourself. So they might just, feel some sort of envy and not want to constantly interact with you, to have that constant reminder that they didn't pursue that goal of theirs that maybe was moving abroad. So oftentimes, unfortunately, it might seem very childish, but it is true that people can get some sort of envy or just feel uncomfortable by you being so open about your adventures or your experiences because they never got to experience that. On a more positive note, I did tell the person who messaged me that by moving abroad and going through this experience, you really start to see who are the people who are always going to be there in your life, who are going to be your ride and die, the people that are going to be there to support you and lift you up and be excited for you. So in my opinion, it's always good to, go through this and try to see the positive, because I much rather have a close group of friends that are going to be there for me and I can be there for them, rather than just have a bunch of acquaintances that don't really care much about my journey, my life, and they're just there for me, when it's convenient for them or when they need something. So even though this obviously is a very uncomfortable thing to go through, it can be a very lonely process, especially in the beginning. I really think it's for the better. Now, there's this quote that I really like that is kind of cheesy, but I find it to be really true, and it is that friends are either in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So if you have those friendships that fizzle out, that's okay. Not everyone is meant to be in your life forever. There's people that will be in your life during a specific period and make a huge impact there, and you can learn from them. But then there's going to be, those friendships that will be there for you throughout your whole journey, and you can grow together. So if you have those friendships that fizzle out, it's okay. Just focus on the friendships that are worth it and the friendships that are going to last the longest. I remember when I first started going back home once I moved to Germany, that was very, very stressful because I remember trying to fit everybody into my schedule while I was there, trying to catch up with everybody, even if we weren't very, very close friends, or maybe if, they didn't seem super interested in my life. I just wanted to hold on to those friendships. But the longer that I've lived here, the more that I've started to realize that I really just want to invest more time into my meaningful friendships, into those relationships that I want to nurture and that I want to grow with. So when I go back home now, I don't try to fit everybody into my schedule. I know who are my people and who I want to spend time with, and that makes my trips back home a lot more meaningful and just a lot more enjoyable as well. So if you are currently going through this experience where friends are ghosting you or disinterested in you, do know that it's normal. It is obviously very difficult, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and everything will happen for a reason, and you'll see it play out later on, even if during the specific period it gets difficult. Just know that it's something that all of us expats, all of us foreigners do have to go through. So yeah, that is pretty much all that I wanted to talk about today. So a little vlog mixed in with a little casual session here with my wine on my kitchen counter. I hope that you guys enjoyed these videos. If you do, let me know. I would be happy to make more of them. I'm sort of just in a very chill mood right now, so I do hope that you like it. You can let me know by leaving a comment down below, giving this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, I would love to have you here. Feel free to subscribe. I do post new videos every single week. And I would be so happy to see you guys around here next week as well. And if you are interested in moving to Germany, I have a ton of resources to help you out. I have an ebook, which I will leave linked down below, with a step-by-step guide on how you can make your move to Germany happen. And I also do one-on-one coaching calls. So if you want to go through your specific situation, you want to get very tailored advice to your own move, you can definitely go ahead and book a call. Again, I will leave links down below to that. But that's going to be it for today, you guys. I hope that you're having a good one. And cheers, and I will see you all in my next one. Cheers!